Hello class, today I'm going to show you how to do the hypothesis testing for the mean when the standard deviation is unknown. Okay, so basically I'm going to use sort of a similar problem that we had to do for the homework. And it says a credit card company claims that the mean credit card debt for individuals is greater than $5,000. However, I'm going to change that number to $5,250. So right there, the claim is saying that the mean credit card debt is greater than 5,250. Now, of course, we want to test the claim, and it says that we're going to have a random sample of, give or take, let's say 36. So our sample size will be 36 card holders, so 36 people. And out of those 36 card holders, they all have a mean credit card balance of, let's just go with 5,500. 5,500. Okay. Now, the null hypothesis is that it is less than or equal to 5,250. Our alternate hypothesis is that it is greater than 5,500. Okay. Now, in order to find the critical value and the rejection regions, since we don't have a standard deviations, we have to use the degree of freedom. Now, what do you do then? You do 36 minus 1, which equals to 35. Now, after finding that, what you would do is you would get, after finding the degrees of freedom and everything, you would get your answer to be, give me 1 second, your t-score, I'm sorry. Your t-score would be nearly negative 2.438, or vice versa, or positive. Okay. Now, our rejection region is going to be t-score is greater than, we would have to use the positive, and it will be 2.438. Remember that we have to use the positive one. Okay, now after that, for letter C, which is finding the standardized test statistic, which will be the z-score, we just plug in with the formula. So now you do 5,500 minus 5,250 all over, with our standard deviation is 625. And our sample size is, I changed that to 36. Okay, now when we do this, we are going to get 250 all over square root of 36 is equal to 6. 625 divided by 6 is 104.2. So now we divide 250 divided by 104.2, and we get about 2.4. Now, we get to decide whether our hypothesis has failed or rejected, because letter D says decide whether to reject or fail or reject the null hypothesis. Now, we got 2.4. However, our t-score value was 2.438. Now, since 2.4 is less than 2.438, we're going to have to reject it. Therefore, we're going to have to write, we have failed to reject the null hypothesis. That's the way you abbreviate. And of course, like I said, because give me 1 second, because it's about, oh Jesus, give me 1 second, I'm sorry. Because our standardized test statistic is 2.4, which means that it is less than 2.438. It is less than 2.438. Now, after that, since it has failed, we failed to reject it, we're going to have to move on to letter E, which was interpret the decision. So basically, in the decision is that we don't have sufficient information to support the claim. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and sorry about the little incident here. It was just a really hard subject to teach. And have a nice day, you guys.